up, everybody? It's MOTU Joe, and we are live for a Mega Mail Haul Monday. A few other things, too. Going to do all that live right now. Oh, it's the start of the week. I hope everyone had a great weekend, and I know I did. There's a lot to show, and as the title alludes to, it's mega, so there's a lot of mail. On top of that, there's a couple stories with the mail. There's also some show finds, and we're going to some non-MOTU items. That's it, some non-MOTU items as well. So let's dig into it. I'm actually going to start off with a mail item from Amazon. This item is something special. Yeah. Okay, you ready for this? This item came in a shipper bag. That's not how you want to receive an item like this that you waited for a very long time for. I pre-ordered for them with them, and it's I'm glad I have one. I did get refunded because they didn't have replacements. So it is what it is, but it's pretty dinged up. It's pretty rough. Not ideal for a person who tends not to open them, but it's Amazon. I am surprised that happened like that. But it happens. It happens. It sucks, but hey, like I said, I got a refund for it, and I'll probably open it. But for now, it's going to stay in boxes. It's the only one I have, and want to get a replacement. Okay. I found some items when cleaning up and rearranging. I found them months ago, to be fair, but I wanted to do a mega like unboxing like this. So I'm going to get to some stuff that I have from PowerCon. Hey, what's up, Benji MOTU? How are you, man? John, what's up, buddy? There's some pretty cool stuff here. This stuff came from Mike Woods. From PowerCon. This was inside of the RV in a separate area that I just didn't get to until unboxing much later. And I've had it sitting here, and there is one piece here that is super unique. It might be the only one that I know of. It is the only one that I know of, actually. I'm sure there's others out there, but we're going to show you that here. Okay, so here's some of the items that I picked up. Mike was kind enough to hook it up. Coloring book, which I did not have. This particular coloring book is pretty freaking sweet. Original price was only $2.20 back in the day, but that's a pretty cool coloring book, number one. Also, I gotta be careful here. I believe this was a Chinese. I could be mistaken. It might be Korean. Pretty sure it was Chinese, though, he said. Some of the mini comics, they're quite different than our stories, but still cool nonetheless. I knew I had some of them, but I did not have this one. I did not recognize the front of that one. So there's a cool little filler. Another coloring book series 2. This one was from, was that first one from, oh, I don't remember what country that one's from. This one's definitely from a different country. Greece? Sweden? Sweden. Pretty cool. Beastman's kind of pissed off. All right, someone correct me. Let me know what I'm looking at there because I freaking missed it. Hey, what's up, Bionic Orko? How are you, man? I hope you're feeling all right. All right, so here we go. Another one. This one was from Sweden. Yeah. No, German. German? I'm an idiot sometimes, man. Finland. Finland. Finland? Really? Wow. That's pretty freaking cool. That's not even the coolest thing yet, right? He also had, and no, I did not have this, the Battle for Eternia game. I have this game has eluded me because I wanted one complete. I didn't want to go chasing after the parts, and most of the time they're pretty hard to find complete, and they can run a pretty penny. And fortunately, Mike hooked it up, and I gobbled it up. And this was freaking awesome. For those of you that don't know, it's basically it's kind of like an RPG, kind of. I mean, there's still dice and there's a spinning sword action. I actually kind of want to play this game. I've never played it. I'm looking forward to it. In particular, I really like the box art. It was Battle Armor He-Man, and you just can't. He's my favorite. He is my favorite. But in the background there, okay, it's Castle Grayskull, but its teeth and the way it's surrounded looks just kind of different. See, there's Battle Armor He-Man, but in the background, see the way the teeth are? All right, this is huge. But now the piece that, again, this is the only one I had ever seen. This is the only one I've ever seen. This is from the equivalent of Canadian GameStop or EB Games. Is that what it is up there? EB Games? This was out before the show had released. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, hot diggity dog. Look at that. Yeah. It's got one piece of little sticky Velcro on this side of it, but this banner is very thick material. Obviously, it's flexible to some degree. I do have a spot planned for this eventually. It will get framed and safe and secure, so that way it doesn't continue. But for right now, I do keep it fairly tightly rolled up in a tube. I don't want to leave it there, in perpetuity, because eventually the elasticity of the vinyl and stuff is going to start to, wear down. But you do not see. I've never seen that banner before. Have you ever seen a banner? Let's show you one more time. I shouldn't be rolling it up. Let's show you one more time. This banner is pretty freaking cool. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Freaking awesome. All right. I'll leave that out just because I'll wrap up with showing that again. All right. So what else do we have? Oh, some mail. Yeah, we got some mail. We got some mail. People have been seeing this floating out. People have been seeing it out there. I did pick up two. Cobra Con. Actually, Camo Con. I said Cobra Con. Don't hate me. Camo Con. This is where my stupidity was going for before. I was like, wait a second, that doesn't look right. And I was looking at it, and yeah. So here we go. There he is. There he is, Camo Con. Oh, that head is so freaking awesome. You get the other head down at the bottom. You got the claws. You got the gold feet. It's freaking killer. That's awesome. Okay. All right. It's designed to slip off. That is killer. You get the card back here. Check out the back of the artwork. Look at that. Oh, yeah, buddy. Triceratops is my favorite dino. So that's even cool. Cooler. The comic basically is on the inside. It is just, it's spectacular. Every bit of this is just. And then if you want to display, you can actually display it like this, where Camo would be in the middle and you got this cool little diorama story action going on. But most people are probably going to keep it like this. It does just slip right back into the original case like nothing ever happened to it. And for those that are curious and want to know, yes, it does fit in protected cases such as Mockmasters, and it is a very tight but very secure fit. So that works for there too. So I got two of those Camo Cons. Yeah. That's how that'll be displayed for me. Okay, more mail. Do not ask me why. again, working in some shipping stuff and doing stuff for like Retro Rags and some other things that I've done, I understand that you might have 2 distribution points for a product. I get that. That is the one thing that I just kind of going to say is a little bit weird about the Good Luck Undies and the Good Luck Sock Company. I freaking love it. They're hilarious. I ordered a pair of these. Everything I've got, everything I've received has come independently from itself. So this came independent of the other pair that I got a couple weeks ago. That came independent of these pair, which came independent of these pair of Orco socks. Yeah, Orco socks. How freaking cool is that? So a little bit odd that they all came independently, but they have these, and I'm a sucker for this stuff, man. It's merchandise. If Revelation and this stuff takes off and some other things happen, CGI in particular starts taking off, holy crap. This type of stuff in the kids department is going to go crazy, and there's going to be a freaking middle-aged 45-year-old, I'm not there yet, but you know, I'm forecasting, man buying kids underwear for his own toy collection. Like, there's something a little off with that, to be fair. I can laugh at myself. It's fine. You can laugh too. It's ridiculous. I get it. All right. So there's more mail. There's more mail. Oh, now this piece of mail. Holy hot damn! This piece of mail is so freaking cool. It came lightning fast. Lightning fast. And you guys can probably guess by the size of the box. What's up, Joey? Thanks for tuning in, man. El Tenda, how you doing, my friend? All right, so this piece here is spectacular. Yes, I bought a pair of the Puma Revelation shoes, and you know it's very rare that Puma, they've released other shoes like this before, but they didn't go to size 14, and it's the largest size they had, and they went to it, and I got myself a pair of Panther, Battle Cat shoes. Now, here's the really, really cool thing. When Nike had their Nike ID program, I know this is Puma, right? You were able to design your own shoes. And there were several different occasions where I went in. I'm not exaggerating, with a few different red panels in a couple spots. This is the shoe I designed. And I'm not saying that you get super close, so close that when I took this out of the box and showed my wife and kids, one of them was like, "Oh, you got the shoe made." Like, it was that close. And I was like, "Oh, man." And it's here. And check it out, man. Check it out. It's appropriate, too. It's a cat. Yes. Now, I am going to say that as much as I love these shoes, this version of this, it's killer. It's amazing. I am going to wear them at some point. The He-Man is really weak. Really weak. And Skeletor is just pretty weak. Skeletor, I mean, is only, its only redeeming quality is that it's got that yellow and purple on it, but it's so plain. It's so simple. That Battle Cat shoe is just, oh, it's freaking killer. Freaking killer. I am so, that's awesome. Now, and now I've got the other pair of the, I always say it wrong, the Bait Theora. Oh, I'm going to butcher it. Shoe fans are going to freaking eat me up and chew me and spit me out for not knowing the right name. But I got a pair of those I plan on wearing at a convention soon. But I got to tell you that the pair of Nikes that I have that are really cushy, they're like walking on air. So why are we talking about that still? Let's move on to the next item. Next item. Need matching pair of Puma pants. Oh, you don't think that's already happened? Joey, there was a company that just recently put out some tiger striped pants, and I may or may not have acquired some of those. That is going to be one hell of an ensemble, let's just say, okay? Oh, oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, JMax77? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. We're just digging through some mail. You guys have already seen the soda, the Juggernaut soda. I've done that before. I just have to put them away, put them aside because I haven't made it to the dentist yet, in which case I'm going to figure out if I have a chase. All right. So this has been sitting behind me the whole time, and I think a lot of people know, not everybody, but a lot of people know that I am a rather large Dragon Ball Z fan, on top of being a Masters fan and Juggernaut fan. But I had all of those Dragon Balls from my loose because I did open my Dragon Ball Z collection for the Irwin toys, some of the AB stuff because I had some French stuff and some of the actual Bandai stuff. But I've been filling this gumball machine with Dragon Balls. A gumball Dragon Ball. And what do you know? I got a bag of balls to put in my gumball machine. Two bags of balls to put in the gumball machine. My second ball. I won't bore you with opening up the gumball machine to see if it fills it up, but would anyone like to wager? Just for fun, let's see if anyone says, will this top that off? And you got to look from there. You think it'll fill it up? My vote is, I'm not going to tell you. All right. Keeping with the non-MOTU theme for one more item, just because it's so freaking badass. I mentioned the other three lines, Dragon Ball Z. I don't really buy much of it anymore, but I still have my original collection. Juggernaut I still buy, which we just talked about earlier. And, of course, He-Man Masters of the Universe. But I also have a mask collection, and I'm at the point where I'm trying to fill in the gaps with boxes. I already have the whole collection loose, and in this particular case, I was able to get Hurricane in box. He is complete. He doesn't seem to be played with condition, but what's really cool about it is it has the unused sticker sheet, even though their stickers are applied, an unused sticker sheet and an unopened poster. And this is a really cool, it's getting harder and harder to find these things. They've gone up and then they kind of dip down again. I got lucky with a little bit, but they're starting to spike back up. And I'm telling you, if you have never played with Mask, or if you've never watched the cartoon, it is one of my all-time favorites. I absolutely love Mask, the cartoon. And I played with the Mask toys as much. Like I've said them before, Mask and He-Man, they played together. Like it was just the way I played. Freaking love this thing. Love it. Okay. Switching back over. Oh, let's answer some questions. Nope. All right. Everyone says nope, it ain't gonna fill it. I bet you're probably right. Oh, J Brand 4, I'm missing it. Keeping the brand alive. That's an important part. Oh, Camel, it's awesome. ZT France always sold out. Oh, man. Sorry, Bionic. Gino, what's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, man. Puma Pants, you know that's going to happen. Hey, Vaughn, thank you for tuning in. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up here in the comments. Please forgive my eyes looking away. I have to say I'm much better seeing the haul versus NFTs. That's okay, Jose. Though NFTs aren't going away, though, at least not for me. I plan on doing an unboxing for Wave 2 as well. I enjoy it. As more I researched where and why that's is, it's just I think it's going to be successful. I think it's going to. There's interesting articles and studies on play and the way that we played. The two generations or generation beyond, just they play differently now, and there's going to be ways for them to interact with them differently than just the traditional static NFT. But we'll see. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited. All right. Okay. Going back to the mail. This is a, hold on, let's see. Before we get to that, sorry, let me see if there's something else over here. Yep. We'll do this one next. Mail. This is from Wally World, right? Yep. This is the excuse me. Jeez. That was really weird. That was really weird. It's like I can't swallow. It's like something just kind of. Oh, there we go. We're sorry. All right. If anyone hasn't seen this yet, it's available pretty much in every Walmart now. It was hard to find. Now it seems to be everywhere. Talon Fighter for the CGI series. It is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I like the way it looks. It's pretty cool. There's a certain Guardians of the Galaxy look to it. Just the way that there's a certain feel. It almost looks like it does. It just kind of has that feel to it. It's probably because of the color scheme. But when you look at the image up front, you can definitely see a falcon, the hawk look to it, the eyes. It's cool. It's cool. I haven't got to play with any of the CGI toys yet, but it sounds like when we talk about play, there is some of that taking place, and hopefully it's not just the adult market because this really is catered towards kids. And if they're going to keep making the toys, that's encouraging to see. So that means there is some of that type of old school play happening with like little guys like this. This one's really freaking cool. All right, more mail. What is this one? Is that gonna fall? I don't remember if I opened that one or not. I don't think I opened that one. Okay. I haven't opened this either. This stuff is everywhere. It's so overflowing. I love this. I do, but I'd like my obsession to see some and the production of things to slow just a hair so that way I can catch up, Oh no. No, yes, it is. This is the you'll see in just a second. It's the kitty toys, but it's the Masters of the Universe kitty toys. The Little Friends, is that what it's called? I think. Yeah. Yep. It's this guy. Little people. I said little friends. Forgive me. It's the Little Friends, and it does have some exclusive stuff, right? If I'm not mistaken, the figures. Well, that's cool. The way they have the stickers put on there. I actually rubbed the bottom. I thought that was a fake sticker. That's not. That's not. Nope. It's not a sticker. It's not a sticker. All right. Let's answer some questions. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing, man? I appreciate the tune in. It was great meeting you briefly at PowerCon. I'm already counting down the days until next year. Yes, I am excited for PowerCon next year as well. I will be there in full force. Full force. So excited for it. Origin figures. Alien Dread. What's it says? Origin figures scale better with CGI Castle Grayskull and Snake Attack Throne than other figures made for him. Oh, that's probably true. It's probably true because some of the CGI figures are rather bulky, right? So I can see how that play might not work. But anyway, this is from Mattel Creations. It's cool. I don't know how many kids, to be fair, are going to be like, I want that playset, which kind of furthers the adults perpetuating and pushing the collecting side of things. Because there's really very little for a kid to go after, gravitate towards that, unless they're hedging their bets on the CGI, which we haven't heard much about lately. Little peeps. All right. Okay. Convention. This, I believe, was from Toy Haven. It was from Toy Haven. So this had some really cool stuff that I was able to pick up there. That mask vehicle was one of them. Thanks to Jason Boonstra, who was still there after I left. And at the end of the show, that was still available. The same seller also happened to have this backpack. It's not in the best of shape, but the graphic and the logo is good. The back is a little worse for wear, but you know, most people aren't going to look at the back. Most people are going to look at the front, and the front looks pretty darn good. And I didn't have this one, so that's okay. It's okay. These type of things, you may not find another one for years. So when you see it, pick it up, and then you can always replace it later on, which is what I typically do if there's something that's, you know, not nice. All right. Also found. So okay. Yep. Found a loose juggernaut. Yep. Found a loose juggy. Version obviously with his head off. This one actually came, I believe, in a 2-pack. Not 100%, but I believe it was a 2-pack. Now, the other thing that was just really freaking badass. This is Salvador. Am I saying that right? Salva? Jeez, he's going to. Savior Patchworks. Okay, the skull was messing me up. It looked like it said Salvador. Okay. Savior Patchworks. You'll understand why. That logo was making it look like it said Salvador, and my dyslexia kicked in. But check out these patches. Look at the website. Look at that patch. That is insane. Savior Patch Works with an X, WRRX. Look at that. There's the website. Now look at this patch. It's on a Velcro, so it's a moleskin. So anything Velcro, I mean, and they do limited runs. So I have 81 of 100. It's not like there's thousands of these beast patches out there. But battling beasts. That's so freaking badass. Savior Patch Works with an X.com. So freaking cool. So freaking cool. Good stuff. Yes, it is good stuff, Eltenda. All right. And there's some mail. We got some mail. We got some mail. 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 Hey. Oh. It's a belt, but it's missing the thingy. And it was an eBay buy from a while ago, so now I'm going to have to go back and look. But I could have swore it had to. But regardless, the belt pattern, I did not have the belt pattern. So it's still pretty cool. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's still pretty cool. It's still pretty cool. It's a bummer it doesn't have that, but it's still pretty freaking cool. And there is just a little bit of elasticity left. Have you seen Master Bridge Wave 6 in stores yet? No, I have not. I have not seen them at all yet. I know Wave 6 is Too Bad, right? If I'm not mistaken. Isn't that Too Bad? I have seen pictures of him showing up, but I have not seen him in store yet. Not yet. Okay. So we're going to show you how ridiculous Walmart can be sometimes. I pre-ordered Roton pretty much the moment it went up for pre-order. I knew it was in stores still, but I sat and waited for the pre-order to fulfill because, you know, it's a pre-order, right? So I got the box. It came here, and I knew immediately what it was. The box doesn't show it at this point because I've removed it. Was bulging. There was so much packing material in there. Now, mind you, I said I've removed some of the packing material. I already have. Now watch still how much comes out. Now normally we want good packaging. I get that. But not at the expense of the item inside. That box was pristine, not a single flaw on it. The only way that something gets crushed like this is from somebody taking their hand and cramming, and I don't mean punching, they didn't punch it. They just were stuffing the material in here and not paying close attention to it. It was disappointing. Needless to say, it was disappointing. So I reached out to them, was like, hey, it's pretty mangled. Could you send a replacement? If I need to send it back, that's fine. Just let me know. And they're like, well, we're really sorry, but it's out of stock. And I'm like, it can't be out of stock. It's available on your website right here. It says it is. It actually says it's even in some of the local stores. And I understand you may not see local store inventory, but she's like, nope, we can see pretty well on our end here, and it's mostly an error. It's not available. I'm really sorry. The most that we can do is I can give you a refund for that item, and $5 for your trouble. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Like, it's available. You understand? Like, it's available, right? It's not okay. I'm like, well, I'm gonna place an order, and lo and behold, I placed an order, and this is what showed up. Hence, that's why I knew it was in the box. So they canceled the pre-order. I ordered from the website that they said they didn't have stock of, and one showed up 2 days later, and it showed up like this, in which case they beat it up. So I called, I asked them to pull up the phone, pull up the number. They're like, yep. I'm like, pull up the website. Yep. They were speechless. They're like, I don't know. So I asked, so this is damaged. Could I please get it replaced? And that's how I came to be. And they're like, we're sorry, it's out of stock. Like, they just did it. So needless to say, they gave me a refund, and they gave $15 for the inconvenience so I could go on the website and buy one at a discount using the promo code. That seems absolutely bass-ackwards. Needless to say, I went to the store, which I knew had plenty of them, and I bought one that was in pristine condition, good to go, and this one will get opened up, and we'll have some fun with it. But absolutely crazy ridiculous that that's what it had to be. And think about how much money they waste on inconvenience fees if they just did what was right, but that's too logical. Too crazy logical. Master Race 6. What's up, Nielsen? Doing? Yo, Carlos! What's up, man? My guess January 1st Roton will be a pre-order at BBTS or Entertainment Earth. It could very well, Quincy. It could very well. Speaking of Big Bad Toy Store, this is how you pack items. And I don't expect Walmart to understand that, but that's how you pack items. This stuff is just, they laid it out perfect. There's packing on all sides. And we have some fun stuff. We got some fun stuff. Big Bad Toy Store. My personal favorite as a kid, Road Ripper. I had it as a kid. I loved it as a kid. I really wish it had the ripcord. I so wish it had the ripcord. But to be fair, you can roll it the same. It doesn't have the same feel. I have two. There's one down there. And one of these is, actually, they were both in really good shape. I think I had to just kind of pick one because I did open it earlier. Sorry. I opened it just to show the wife and kids because I was so ecstatic and so excited that the Road Ripper! It's the Road Ripper! Road Ripper, baby. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what else was in here? Hero. Yeah, Hero. So out of this wave, I believe that's the last one I had. I already had the battle armor. I don't think I've got Sunman from the Masterverse yet. Jitsu is beat up, so hopefully I can find a replacement. I got to check my order to see if I have Sunman. Was that a Target exclusive? It might have been. Maybe that's why I have it on pre-order. Okay, switching a quick curveball. I haven't bought something from this toy line I don't know. I don't know when the last time, but I had to get that one. The last Ronin. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I know the light's horrible. I'm sorry, but that's freaking killer. We won't dwell on that, but you can go back and look at the pictures and figure it out, or just simply type it in, and you'll get an idea why it's pretty cool. All right, continuing on with the box. The second Road Ripper number 2. And at the bottom of the box, we had these fun little guys, the Bitty Boomers. Boom, 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 boom. They are very tiny little Bluetooth speakers. Very small little Bluetooth speakers. To be fair, they could be worn as earrings and almost like headphones. They're that tiny. But I do kind of want to know how they sound. There they are. But for now, I'm going to leave them in the box. We'll decide. We'll decide that later. All right. Is there more? Is there more stuff? Is there more stuff? Was there more stuff? I think that's the vast majority of everything that I have left. I have cleaning up to do and putting these things away. I think that's about it. I think that's the end of the Mega MOTU Mail Haul Monday, at least as far as opening up things go. I can attempt to do a quick recap, but it's probably just easier if I do a quick rattle off, and then you guys can go watch the rerun if you're catching this right now. But we had the CamoCon. We had stuff from overseas like Finland and Sweden area. We had the play game. We had Mask. We had the Puma shoes. We had CamoCon. We had CGI Talon Fighter. We had the Little People. We had 2 different Rotons and a messed up Walmart story on how it just doesn't make any sense. We had the Bitty Boomers, which you just saw. We had a loose Juggernaut figure. We had a Ronin figure in box. We had a messed up Jitsu figure. We had 2 Road Rippers. We had an amazing, only sign that I can know of from Mike Woods that came from Canada, and a whole bunch of balls from Dragon Ball to fill my gumball machine. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good haul. Let me make sure I got any questions for you, and we'll start to sign off here, man. Let everyone enjoy their Monday, kick off their week, and have some fun. Let's see here. Look at the Wind Raider. They look onto the Wind Raider stand. Ooh, they look. That's cool. It is. Heroes in Wave 6. Okay. So, no, I have not seen any of those in store. Those came from Big Bad. So that I wonder, does that mean 7 is would be 2 bad maybe? As in Sunman. No, I have not seen Sunman yet. Great figure playmates to remake of the classic TMNT in that style. I do think it is pretty cool. I still do have, and I almost never talk about it, but that is pretty much the last line of toys that I was collecting when I kind of started getting out of toys. That is one of the very few things that I have from my childhood are my loose Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I have about 12 to 15 of them with a couple little play sets, the inner tube set and the garbage can cannon thing, and the motorcycle and sidecar, and like I said, about 12 figures, something like that. Anyway, I just couldn't pass it up. Yep, and Stratos and Fistos and 2 others. Okay, so thank you, Turtle Chris is kind of clarifying that in the Masterverse Wave 7, that's where 2 bad, Stratos, Fisto and 2 other, Frost, and 2 others. And good, I can't remember them either, but that's all coming up pretty soon. And if anyone has any questions, you can always find me here through Facebook and YouTube. We're streaming on both sides. If you haven't, hit the bell, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you're watching on Facebook, share, comment, have some fun with it. If anyone does want to get a hold of me, like I said, you can find me here on Facebook or YouTube, but you can also find me at Retro Rags Limited. You can also find me at Mock Masters. Pretty much all over the place. I've got a couple podcasts that I'm going to be joining here intermittently through out 2023. jumping in and out. And then I will also be at 15 different shows coming up this year in 2023. So a lot of fun stuff. And most stuff's going to be in the Midwest, but I will be traveling a little bit. Hopefully, the farthest one, I might even make it out to California, which would put my trips up to 16. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, everybody. Have a great week. Greg, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in real quick here as I sign off. It was a great mail haul. I'm going to clean up. Everyone enjoy their week. Be safe, and we'll see you very, very soon. And if I don't do another live, which I probably won't at this point, I hope you have a very happy Hanukkah, a very Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. I hope you just enjoy the holidays with your loved ones, because we only got so much time, man. And all this stuff is fun, but it's those moments that are fleeting, and they're fleeting. So enjoy the time with your family and friends. Happy holidays. We'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.